Here's how it happened. Just kind of procedurally how things work. This is the bill, HR 3200. We got this a couple of days before we marked it up in committee. 1,017 pages. When we got to the committee, Wednesday morning, it was 10 o'clock in the morning, we started marking up. This was the bill we were given, 1,040 pages. It's hard to go through and find out the changes that they had made. But this, we started at 10 in the morning, we worked all night till 6 o'clock the next morning, and it was passed out of committee. We have 29 Democrats on the committee and 17 Republicans. We didn't win any votes. So we talked about these things, we had amendments on these things, we lost them all. Ways and Means was marking it up at the same time. I don't know what changes were made in their bill that they actually marked up. They finished about 1:30 in the morning. And then Energy and Commerce didn't finish it up. It got delayed because they had the Blue Dog Democrats that wanted some changes in it. And so their markup drug out. And actually, Friday before we left for the August break, they still had 50 or 60 amendments pending, and they just passed the bill. Now this week, they've been working on some of those amendments, but we heard this week that Nancy Pelosi was meeting Friday with their leadership, the three chairmen of the three committees, and the chairman of the Rules Committee, trying to take the three bills that came out of the committee, put them all together, and bring them to the floor within the next 2 weeks. We have a bill that we'd like to see what they come up with 72 hours before. She said she supports that, but she won't bring the bill to the floor for us to vote on. They say when they get the bill ready, they'll bring it to the floor. So we don't think we're going to have any time to see it. We don't think you're going to have any time to see it. We're just going to have to live with that and then hope that you know, why we've gotten to this point? Because of you. The American people have gotten involved in this issue, and if they stay involved, we can stop this. So we can push the reset button and go back and start over. You mean on the tort report? His three questions? Why we can't discuss them?
No, just to give you a little bit of information. Okay, I don't think anybody is against trying to keep the insurance companies from doing the, you know, everybody wants that pre-existing thing to stop. I think both sides do.
Right.
As far as tort reform goes, that's a bugaboo of the right. I'm sorry, but until you... Until you or someone you love has been injured by an incompetent doctor, then it's great to talk about tort reform. But if that ever happens to you, and I hope it never does, then you do want a lawyer and you do want compensation. So you want to think about that. Now, as far as being able to get insurance and cross state lines, one of the concerns has been that there are some states that have absolutely no regulations, and some people are worried about what they call the race to the bottom. That companies would locate in states where they don't have to do much coverage at all. And that is a concern. I think it can be dealt with, but that we do have to worry about the race to the bottom with some of these states that really don't care what the insurance companies that are located in their states do.